And up here in North Texas, we thought a couple days ago it was possible we'd see more shower and storm activity as a result, but we haven't. So we've seen a couple hit and miss showers. We've seen some gusty winds with these. You may have noticed even yesterday up in McKinney, there was a decent downpour. Allen, Fairview, McKinney that had 50-mile-an-hour winds, 45, 50. So it feels cooler if you see one of these. And if you're lucky enough today, a few fair weather cumulus and maybe some congested cumulus building here just west of Rockwall as you look over the lake. But right now, temperatures and humidity are increasing ahead of this system. Notice how the rain is decreasing. So short-term good news, I would say, is on radar. It's passing the eye test here in terms of this is all coming down and decreasing. So intensity is coming down, jet stream fuel coming down, and each of the systems, as they get loose here, they kind of leave the jet stream, these little systems that have been causing these heavy rains and showers and thunderstorms, and they're losing all of their intensity. But we've seen a little activity tick up here in North Texas in the past hour, so we'll watch that. Look at the jet stream spin here. So this is a mid-level low jet stream just sitting right over West Texas, and all of this activity has been orbiting it for the last 4 days. Finally, this system will push to the west. But yeah, I'm seeing one flash flood. It looks like flash flood emergency. I'm going to double check that. The others are flash flood warnings. In the green there are flash flood warnings. That red, I believe, is a flash flood emergency. Let's just query it up because that would be new in that location, and we'd want to talk about that coming up. Okay, flash flood emergency. All right, so that is what it is. That's in Crockett County. Okay, so it's a flash flood warning, but it's got the emergency tag on it. Let me go clear that off. Okay, so coming up, we'll examine that. Luckily, this is west of the hill country areas that were just hit so hard. But again, another rare flash flood emergency. So it looks like there's enough moisture streaming in there that has prompted the highest level flash flood warning that can be given. We'll check on that coming up in our latter half hour now as well with the new data. Zooming in closer to here at home, a few stray showers. There's one east on 380. So this is east of Lake Lavon. We're talking Farmersville towards Greenville. Nice areas that could certainly use the rain. You've missed out the past 2 days. That's moving up north and east of New Hope and McKinney and Blue Ridge. But we'll keep an eye on this area that seems to be increasing just a little bit. Sinking air is still over us, of course. Here's timecast. So you can see what it shows by 2 o'clock here. We're fairly quiet. It does have some activity out to the west near Graham. And overall, the next 5 hours then through 8 o'clock, I don't see a lot. Don't take exact locations to heart. These models, that will change with high-res models. But again, we've already seen a little uptick of activity in our northeastern counties. We'll keep an eye on that. I'm not overly confident that we'll see much of this going into the weekend either. So we'll start to clear out both Saturday and Sunday, even this evening. It's going to be a nice evening, just very, very humid. And then this low pressure finally leaves the state, and it's our good old summertime friend, high pressure ridge, coming back in. So the jet stream actually gets down into Kansas and Oklahoma and Arkansas by the middle of next week. Unfortunately, no relief here, even some Gulf Coast relief. But then finally by next weekend, that moves far enough west that we see a little bit of northerly and northeasterly flow. That'll help us a little bit. Heat indices right now into the mid-90s. Yikes, it's humid as compared to spots just to the west of North Texas here. 92, 96, 97, 100, 102, 103, 102, 100. I almost want to bring one or two of those numbers down just because there's so many of them. But get ready for the furnace to turn on here through next week. And that continues with not much relief through the end of July, Kara.